Hi, this is Denise Mathew, and today I'm just going to do a really quick tutorial on just how to make a type of bail thing that you can put on any sort of a focal bead, or you could use it for earrings or something like that, and it's ready to go. It's a super easy project. I'm going to be working with a turquoise bead today. The one thing you want to do before you start any of these projects, especially this one, is it requires that you put three wires through the bead. So you want to make sure that the hole is going to be sufficient size. So check that before you start your project. Okay. So I have about a foot of wire. It's about 26 gauge. I'm just going to cut that in half. And then after that's cut in half, I'm just going to straighten it out. And I'm going to go in a couple inches, and I'm going to base that on how long my stone is. So whatever stone you're using, if you're using sort of a smaller stone like this, you would just base it on that. So I'm just going to base it on that, and I'm just going to twist it in just probably about a ½ inch in beyond the bead. Okay, so the length of the bead plus a ½ inch is how far in you want to twist your wire, and just twist it just a little tiny bit, not much. And then what's going to happen now is we're just going to take this one wire at 90-degree angle, and we're going to start to coil it around this main wire here. Okay, and you really want to get wire that's really malleable for this, because it's not an easy project if the wire is hard to work with. So you make a couple coils like that. And if they're coming apart, all you do is take your chain nose pliers and just push them together like that. Okay? And we're going to continue doing that until we get to be, about a ½ inch, 3/4 of an inch. Really is based on how big you want your bail to be. The longer you go, the bigger the bail. So these ones here they're about a ½ inch. Okay, just so you can. And then with a bigger stone like this, I could go a little bit more. So I'm just loosely coiling it quite quickly like that, and then you can see that sort of they're spaced apart. So just going to take my pliers and just squeeze them in, okay? And continue doing it. And if you find that it's rolling around in your finger too much, you can just hold it in your pliers, all right? And then just wrap again, okay? But I find it's just easier to work with my fingers. All right, so now I have about ½ an inch. So I'm just going to make sure that that's good. And now that I have this ½ inch, I'm just going to take my round nose pliers, and I'm just going to work it into sort of a half circle. And you want it even, of course, right? And if it's bending in a way that you don't want it to, you can just use your pliers just gently, because you don't want to squeeze those coils too much. You just want to work it a little bit, and then this is what you will have. Okay, so all the shorter wires are all going to go through, and the longer wire will stay out. Okay, so you see there's a longer wire here. You want to keep that one out. These 3 short ones are going to go right into your bead. Okay. And this is why it's important to always check ahead to make sure. Alright, so just push it in. Alright, and then what you're going to do is you're going to pull it on those wires. You want to pull it taut. Alright, now what I do is you can just do a little bit of rounds up the top like that. Just kind of, if you see that, I just kind of wrapped it around. That's going to finish it up a little bit. And on the bottom part, you no longer need these wires, so you're going to trim them back to about, I don't know, about 1/4 of an inch. And then just use your round nose pliers to roll it in. Alright, like that. Okay, and then just take your long wire, alright, and just bring it right down, and just wrap it around that bottom part a couple times until it's all done. Make sure you squeeze in any stray wires, and then that would be your completed. And if the bail is not exactly the way you want it, like I said, you can go back in, you can sort of use your pliers gently to shape it into a better shape, the shape that you like. and you can always make it bigger or smaller based on your preferences. And if it's not exactly at the right position, you can just twist a little bit, and there you have your completed pendant. If you can do it, like I said, earrings, whatever you want. This concludes the tutorial. I hope you liked it. If you did, please like, share, subscribe, and comment, and we'll see you next time. Thanks for coming. Bye for now.